the first truth of combat will be, and when I say combat, I'm talking about the big picture, the small picture, every picture about combat.
Yes.
There's never as much time as you want.
Yes.
You know, you're always going to be in a time deficit. You always wish you had more time. Now, a lot of people say, no, but, and these are the guys who are telling themselves it's a lie, because a lot of their techniques, for instance, you look at it and the time frame and you think your response just took longer than the action it was designed to respond against.
Yeah.
So that tells me immediately that cannot work. You know? Now, and the only way that can work is if you interfere with time in training and you create a training light environment.
Yes.
You know, where you slow things down and give yourself more to play with.
Yeah.
So that's the first rule.
More space.
So to train realistically, you have to introduce this time deficit and make everything more spontaneous, because fights, or my kind of fights I've had, have been very spontaneous. You know, I stopped stepping outside with guys in my fucking teens. You know, if you're still having like arranged fights with guys after you've left school, you need to grow the fuck up. You know, come on. You know, so they just used to go.
Yeah.
And if your stuff isn't spontaneously available, as in you can do it now from where you are right now, without any prep, without stancing up, without getting your feet in the right place, etc., you know, you got a problem there. A lot of guys, you know, will think, well, I'm a professional in this. The other guy's an amateur. And you think, no. He's a professional, because you know what? He hits you with the glass.
Yes.
You put the glass down and then hit him.
Yes.
He's a professional of violence, not you, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing, is time. So, the next lie, or truth, is you're never going to have the space you'd like to fucking have. Fights happen real close. You know, I've heard a lot about bridging the gap, about how to get in, entry on people. You're thinking, man, there's a really easy way to get in on a guy who wants to beat you up. Just close your eyes and open them. He'll be fucking right there. Don't worry about getting in on this guy. He's not trying to carry this thing into the next round. You know?
Exactly.
So that space thing is, does your stuff work at close quarters, where arm's length is a luxury?
It's a luxury, yes.
A luxury,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
And you have to see people on the bag all the time. Banging the bag with a big Muay Thai kick, stepping back a little bit more, banging it again. Is anybody watching me? I can hit it harder than that, step back a bit more. Boom, and everybody's massively impressed by this killer kick. And so they should be, it's lethal, this stuff. But then they say to this guy, have you seen my punch? And then you throw a punch from 20 feet away, he'll say, that's not very realistic, is it? It's as realistic as what you were doing.
Exactly.
You know? Can it work from arm's length?
Yeah.
If it doesn't, well, you're too far away. You're not actually in a fight, are you?
Yeah.
You know?
It's just a shouting match or something.
People talk about the ranges of combat, you know. There's 4 ranges, there's 8 ranges, or whatever ranges. There's a long range for kicks mainly, and you've got middle ranges, like hands and feet, and then you've got close range, you know, headbutts, elbows, knees. Then there's contact range, grappling range. And I say, well, I'd like to simplify that a little bit. There's one range, you're in fucking range. That's it.
You're in range.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Any long range kind of ideal disappears in a blink of an eye. Guys close that distance so rapidly, they're just on you. People just assume they're going to have a ton of effect with every single shot they throw.
Yeah.
They have their patented killer slaps and things like this. And you think, man, people get hit with infantry grade weapons and they're still active combative and they still fight on with terrible injuries. You know, any gun hits harder than any punch or kick, and people take multiple shots and they still have lethal
forward.
potential. You know, so you know, I've had some success with one punch knockout type stuff, but I stopped having success with one punch knockout type stuff, and it's not because I didn't hit people as hard anymore. I just stopped hitting people once.
Yes. You just kept going.
People sometimes say, Mick, so I've seen your simple repeat tactic where you just kind of repeat the same punch over and over again. And I thought, why would you throw like 4 punches in a row at someone's head? And I says, that's easy. First 3 didn't work.
Yeah. he's still alive. Straight up.
You know, why is magazine capacity a selling point on firearms? You know,
you get more.
You just need one bullet apparently. Hit the medulla, that's it, job done. But why is it because you miss? You hit something that's non-essential, etc., etc., etc. You need that redundancy of what happens if this doesn't work. And a lot of martial arts, a lot of combat type stuff doesn't have that redundancy. They assume, well, I'll knee you here, then you will bend over, then I'll hit you here, and you will do this. And you go, yeah, good luck with that.
Exactly.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.